Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Empowering Teachers. I am in Massachusetts, and today is a wonderful day where it is spring, and I'm just so happy that spring is finally here. So, let's begin. In the dance of learning where wisdom flows, amidst the chaos, a melody arose. Simple yet profound, our guiding light in the heart of teaching, we fight our might. Welcome. Today we're going to talk about the simplicity and success, the only classroom rules you'll ever need, where the artistry of poetry meets the practicality of pedagogy. In the gentle cadence of verse, we're going to embark on a journey to uncover the essence of classroom management. So today we are going to talk about um, happy students. So, if you are looking to elaborate or decorate classroom management ideas, you're not going to find them here. Though prevalent, such ideas are unnecessary, even counterproductive for classroom management. So, we're going to be focusing only on two things: what works best, what is simplest for you. The goal of classroom management is to eliminate distractions, disruptions, and poor behavior so you are free to inspire your students. Let me say it again. The goal of classroom management is to eliminate distractions, disruptions, and poor behavior so that you are free to inspire your students and to teach them the content that they need to learn. And the results are happy and high achieving students. Anything that interferes with this goal or doesn't contribute to it should be thrown out. Too many teachers chase the next great classroom management ideas and are continually disappointed. They try one thing after another, searching for the magic solution that will finally get through to their students. In the meantime, they're stressed and tired of dealing with behavior issues. For them, teaching becomes an act of drudgery rather than what it can be and what it should be. Teaching should be an act of joy. So instead of chasing trends, why not focus on what is proven to work? All students respond predictably to certain principles and strategies. Your job is simply to master them, and you will never have to worry about classroom management again. True, your fellow teachers may not ooh or ah over the cleverly contrived classroom management charts or newfangled methodologies you're using. But one thing that they will marvel at is your ability to control your classroom. And most important, you'll be able to focus your energies on what attracted you to teaching in the first place: the chance to make a lasting impression on your students. A couple of days ago, I spoke to a former student on the phone. I was his third grade teacher. He's 24 years old now, and he's a recent college graduate. I am thrilled with his success and couldn't be prouder of the person he has become. But as we were talking, it saddened me to hear him say that he couldn't remember his fourth or fifth grade teachers. He couldn't even describe them to me. Until you have a solid understanding of classroom management and how to implement the strategies that really work, your classroom will be forgettable too. You can't be inspiring, influential, and memorable teacher you want to be unless your students, all of them, follow your rules. Good classroom rules are a fundamental tenet of classroom management, and they form the core of your plan. They're important to be sure, but they don't need to be complicated. In fact, the simpler, the better. Here are four keys to creating classroom rules that work. Clarity trumps all. Your student must clearly understand your rules in order to follow them. Two, use only four or five rules. Any more than that will make your rules harder to remember and thus harder to follow. Three, make sure your rules cover every eventuality. You can't enforce a behavior unless it falls under the banner of one of your rules. Doing so is confusing and unfair to students. Number four, make them specific. Everyone, especially you, needs to know when or if a rule has been broken. Many years ago, I discovered a set of rules that fit the criteria listed above and have used them ever since. They're nothing special. In fact, they're very basic, but they work. Remember, the rules themselves don't motivate students to follow them. You do. And it came from the book Dream Class. There is no magic in your rules, but they are an important part of your classroom management plan, and creating them thoughtfully is the first step to having complete classroom control. Drumroll, please. Ready? Number one, listen and follow directions. Number two, raise your hands before speaking or leaving your seat. Number three, respect your classmates and your teacher. Number four, keep hands and feet and objects to yourself. And number five, smile, have a good time, ask questions. These five simple rules should cover every behavior that threatens to disrupt your classroom and interfere with learning. However, if you need to, you can always add one more. Notice that these rules are related to behavior only. I know some teachers like to include learning expectations as well, like, for example, complete work on time or work independently. But combining them with behavior rules can be confusing. So, keep your learning expectations separate from your behavior rules. I hope that you learned something from today's message, and I hope that you have an amazing week. Continue to shine wherever you go and continue to be the light in this dark world of ours. Continue to stay positive and continue to smile. Bring your A game, bring your energy always, even when you're having a bad day. Have a wonderful week.